Yes.
Yeah.
Judges, this is the topic of COVID-19 that we are going to begin. And 23A is the topic opener, hence her rebuttal will be reserved at the end. 2 minutes of rebuttal will be reserved at end.
Okay. Should
Yeah.
I start?
Urja, please give the timing command.
Yeah. Ready? 23 a.m. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Start. We're not just fighting a pandemic, we are fighting an infodemic, said the World Health Organization Director General. As the virus is spreading, so has the misleading, inaccurate, and downright untrue claims about it. One of the most persistent beliefs is that COVID 19 is a man made bioweapon made by China. Such accusations are not new. Similar accusations were made during plague, calling it a deliberate attack and wrongfully blaming the Jews for it. The accusation that COVID 19 is man made have been able to flourish because the virus is so new that the scientists simply do not have hard enough evidence and corroborated research to dismiss these claims. But researchers, doctors, politicians, intelligence services around the world are convinced that COVID 19 evolved naturally. They have studied its makeup, its behavior, its structure to jump into such conclusions. In contrast, it has been unable to find a single credible figure from scientific community who believes that COVID-19 was artificially created. It is certainly impossible for somebody to put correct sequence of RNA or correct genes to make such a virus that could spread asymptomatically, for example. The genetic data irrefutably shows that the COVID 19 is not derived from any previously used virus backbone. Even after the virology experts and intelligence services stated that COVID 19 is naturally occurring virus, the presence of an advanced virology lab in Wuhan fed some theories and accusations that China had deliberately unleashed an attack. Whereas some Chinese and Iranian commentators claim that it was an American attack. Many experts believe that the virus did not come from Wuhan BSL 4 laboratory. And the reason for that remains the same. The genetic sequence of the virus has been determined, and it is quite clear that it isn't created in the virology lab. The major point most conspiracy theorists make is that Wuhan Institute of Virology is in the same city as the market visited by some of the first patients of COVID 19. This is the conspirational version of correlation equals causation. The fact that two things are nearby and the market and the lab are almost 10 miles away from each other, this is just a mere coincidence, and this makes people start asking baseless questions and put fake accusations. But this is what a conspiracy theorists so often do. The risk of accidental exposure to one's own people is too high to risk messing around with things that could not be mitigated. Today, there is a massive amount of world trade and commerce and economies, and the supply chains are so complex and intervened that no country would willingly engineer a weapon that could risk disturbing themselves. There's a concept in epidemiology called as the basic reproduction number. I would call it as RO, which is essentially a calculation of how many people an infected person goes on to infect. In a population that has not been vaccinated, this number is high. But something as highly communicable as coronavirus would be undesirably a deliberate weapon, as it would rage outside the population that is targeted. For biological warfare purpose, for its purpose, you would typically want a RO of 0 in friendly forces or the domestic population, and a high RO in targeted population, so that the weapon can be effectively targeted. No country would risk spending its time and resources on engineering a weapon that could affect their own population as badly as the targeted area. Considering the nature of and the behavior of COVID 19, it can be safely said that it isn't even close enough of being an ideal biological weapon. And it surely isn't the sort of thing that one would spend years developing. The Biological and Toxic Weapon Convention entered around some 45 years ago in 1975, and it became the first legal instrument to ban an entire category of weapons of mass destruction. The use of biological pathogens has been illegal since the signing of Geneva Protocol 1925. Allegations that coronavirus is biologically designed or released for hostile purpose is dangerous. Yet the instances of fake news has infected the minds of many around the world. It perhaps more harmful that such toxic rumors weaken the well-established stigma around biological warfare, and it enforces us versus them stereotypes, and it reduces the trust in international system. At last, I would like to say that when the actual unity and transparency should have been more flexible than all these fake news. And also, these seeds of conspiracy lie in the fact that we are scared of COVID-19. It is easier to say that this was an attack by China than to admit that it is more than 15 years past since SARS, and we haven't put enough work into global public health that we should have. Thank you.
Thank you, 23A. 23A, please keep your video on. (22B), are you good to go?
Yeah. Should I start?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, should I?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Start.
Can you ever imagine the country which has just came out of the COVID-19 pandemic and then which is trying to have the pandemic and and having the tensions or border-like issues with its neighboring countries? How can a country or a nation like China, I am saying it directly, which considers itself to have fought the pandemic war, is interested in having a military war? After that, why will it a nation or a country will put its country in a warlike situation immediately after the recovery of the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic? But on the other hand, what I feel, it is just a tactic to remove the contradictions of the dispute related to the border nations. After all, it is just like a cyber war or a mind war which is undetectable and invisible. Honorable judges, this is Speaker 22B speaking against the motion. Reasons why COVID-19 seems to be a biowarfare. What I feel, first and foremost point comes with the historical aspect. Okay, coming back, since from the last 6 months, we have listened thousands of times the word pandemic. But how many times have we used the word biowar or a biowarfare? We have to take into consideration the concept of biowarfare and biological weapons. Biological weapons are nothing that use microgems or the toxins which induce the disease in humans, plants, and the livestock. This is what the pandemic is. This is what the pandemic towards the biowarfare. Okay, so taking into last considerations, for example, I'll give the example of 600 BC, earliest 600 BC, where the purgative herbs were used, the plague-ridden bodies were catapulted, and also later on after World War II, the Soviets have used the bacteria that is tularemia, that is the bacteria which was used by the Soviets against the German troops. So this makes clear, and this was the only reason this particular topic was discussed internationally, and so the Biological Weapon Convention or the Biological Toxin Convention was invented. This was the purpose, and this clearly shows that a country will do anything to achieve its goals. Then second, the biggest humanitarian crisis. Do you even imagine, okay, humanitarian crisis not only mean the individual or the human being, but at the same time the coronavirus has made the outbreak which has destroyed the and collapsed the world and economies of the countries drastically. Just recently, this last week, we have seen the GDP falling down, scrolling down to the rates of high rates. But and how come the only China rate is 3.2%, whereas the scores of India were 23.9% and US it was 32.9%. So how come? Do you think it is really a man-made, and it is not a man-made, and it is a natural pandemic? Wow, what a strategy and what a strong nation then I will believe. Then third point I would like to put on my behalf is the Chinese cover up. Obviously, after all these things, Chinese people and the Chinese government are going to cover up their facts. The Dr. Li Wenliang, a Chinese doctor, had tried to warn the public during the pandemic, just to warn, and the officials also, but no one has responded and suddenly disappeared. Also, I'll give the last. In 2002 and 3, the SARS pandemic, the Russian scientist claims that it was a man-made because it had the the symptoms, or not symptoms, I'll say, but it has the mixture of the measles and mumps, which was there in Chinese lab. We are not ignoring the fact that MERS, that is MERS and SARS and the Wuhan vet market, is not at all, it is not a coincidence at all. Next comes is Chinese virus. Okay, the US president has gave it this term. Why Chinese virus? Looking at the Chinese involvement in the past few, I'll say pandemic or the epidemics going on, how can we ignore the fact? Next coming is the trade and economic war. It is such an important thing. We are seeing after the trade and economic war has going on, China has given assistance. But what kind of assistance it had given? It is having a US China trade relation conflict. It is fighting and having border relations with India and 18 plus countries, with its neighbor countries. And then we are having a French, that a tweet, a Chinese ambassador has tweeted that and hence the relations are being stretched. So here and after the pandemic, if that it was the first country to recover, and every other country is, and yes, okay, every other country is trying to recover its condition and getting back to normal. It is but obvious that every country or the most of the countries will approach the Chinese commodities and the Chinese government due to its cheap prices and making itself strong. So this is something diplomatic relations involving there also, and we cannot ignore the fact that UN, World Health Organization, was biased due to its decision, due to its mishandlations, and lack of transparency, lack of it was there was absence of early warning. Further, at the last, I would like to why this is not a natural pandemic. Due to it, there was lack of transparency. The China itself is having its hierarchical culture, totally its secretive, secretive nature. So how can you expect even a country to have such a war, which is that coming, and like it is just impossible. We have to understand. For dear opponent, I just want to ask you, the few questions are still unanswered. The first question I like to put, firstly, you say it originated from bats. Okay, agreed. Then you say it originated from pangolins. But or is it a Chinese dragon related lab? Second question I like to pose, okay, you recover. If you are recovering, you are supposed to help the countries and not to trouble the countries who are already in trouble due to corona. Like I'll quote, "Dal mein kuch sach mein kala hai." If there was no smoke, there was no fire. But there is smoke and there is some fire burning still there. You have to take into consideration. I'll again like to quote, "Sina chori upar se sina duri." This is something a Hindi I'll put. Like we are doing nothing and still you are doing कि we haven't कि हमारे भी लोग मर चुके हैं. No ways. This is just a diplomatic relation and having and last but not the least, you are creating attention at the borders. You are showing your character and hence your involvement in bio warfare. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Team 22B.
Yes, thank you.
Now we will move on to the next slot, which is 22A and